Apparently, Facebook Live has bugs because I get a message and it kicks us off. This is Zach Geis, the Student Loan Tutor, coming in here at Pheonix International Airport, just handling people's student loan situations at the drop of a dime. I have no idea really where she's going with this. I have a little bit of an idea, but I'm going to help educate her on student loans and how she can save money and qualify for forgiveness if it applies to her. Where are we at even? What is the name of this restaurant? Blanco. It's a Mexican restaurant in Phoenix, Arizona. They have Pacifico on tap. It's pretty good. So I was talking to her. Where are you from? Phoenix, Arizona. But she grew up in
Spokane,
Washington, and she has a brother that works at Epic Brewery. What is his name? Ryan Clue. I don't know if that's who it is, but I was at Epic Brewery. We have an office in Salt Lake City. And I remember I was there, and I was buying some beer. And I said, and he overheard me because I'm always on this headset talking about student loans. And I helped him reduce his payments from $150 a month to $0. And he grabbed a box at Epic Brewery in Salt Lake City and filled it up with free beer. And I walked out. I've helped 2 people there with their student loans, just randomly walking in. But anyways, I'm here with Kelsey. My phone is tripping. I've got to figure this Facebook Live thing out. There's like tons of bugs with it because it's brand new on Facebook. So you say right now that you are in an income-based repayment plan.
Yes.
With Great Lakes.
Yes.
And you teach special ed.
Yes.
Okay. How did you find out that there was something called a direct loan? Are you aware that you were in a direct loan, direct consolidated loan? No. So just so you know, public student loan forgiveness only qualifies if you have a direct consolidated loan. First fun fact. Second, how did you find out about income-driven repayment?
My financial planner.
Your financial planner rocks. Were they from your school?
They contract with my school.
They contract with your school, so they were hired by your school. You want to talk to a professional when it comes to your student loan. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Did your financial planner explain to you that when you're in an income-based repayment option, that the subsidized portion of your student loans do not accrue interest for the first 36 months in an income-based repayment? No. They didn't tell her. What's really cool about that is when you're in an income-driven repayment for the first 36 months, and provided you're not in an income contingent repayment, you qualify for 36 months of federal subsidized student loan forgiveness, meaning that the subsidized portion of your student loans do not accrue interest as though they were in deferment. Did they tell you just recently in December 15th of 2016 that a new plan came around called Revised Pay As You Earn?
No.
Did you know that Revised Pay As You Earn, if you're a single borrower and you're not married, will actually reduce your payment? Instead of basing your payment on 15% of your discretionary income, we'll base it on 10% of your discretionary income?
Oh, that'd be nice.
That would be nice, right? I'm not going to ask her because people don't want to disclose the super personal things about what their payments are. But to give you an idea, if you make $1,000 a month over the poverty line index, your income-driven repayment, your income-based repayment would be $150 a month. Your Revised Pay As You Earn payment would be $100 a month. So that's a third cheaper than your income-based repayment. Would saving a third on your student loan payments each month help you?
Yeah.
What will you do with it now that I've told you about this and you'll be able to go into that plan? Travel more. Awesome. Cool. Information just made more money for Kelsey.
Yes.
So I want to teach you a little bit about revised pay as you earn. Okay. There are some negatives. So if Kelsey gets married and her spouse earns a considerable amount of income and she stays in revised pay as you earn, then what ends up happening is they take both incomes into account. Right now, she's single, so it's only her income that's taken into account, regardless of whether she's in IBR or revised pay as you earn. Another benefit, she qualifies for something called public student loan forgiveness. Do you know how many qualified payments you have to make before your loans are forgiven?
10 years.
10 years, 120 months. She's educated. I like this. She hired a professional. That's probably why. Not me, by the way. I have no idea who she hired. But did you know that after 5 years you qualify for $17,500 in loan forgiveness? Cool. Do you know how to do that?
Because I work for a Title I school.
So you work for a Title I school, but more importantly, why? What subject do you teach?
Special ed.
Special ed. So if you teach math, science, or special ed, you qualify for $17,500 in teacher loan forgiveness. A lot of people ask me this question: what difference does it make if they forgive $17,500 of the student loans if at the end of 10 years it's all forgiven anyway? That is a great question. The only reason that would make any difference is if you stop teaching after 5 or 6 years and you still plan on paying those student loans off. But at the end of 10 years, all teachers are in the same boat. It's completely forgiven. Did they tell you if there was any tax implication associated with your loan forgiveness amount?
No.
There isn't for public student loan forgiveness. That was a trick question. For all other types of loan forgiveness, other than public service student loan forgiveness, there is a tax implication associated, which means that the balance that is forgiven comes to you as earned income on your as taxes. You have to pay taxes on the forgiven amount, but you will not have to do that, Kelsey. How many payments do you have banked towards your forgiveness right now?
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Props on that. Great job. Did you go into deferment right when you graduated from college for a short time before you started working?
No.
No, you skipped deferment altogether and went right into income-based repayment.
Yeah.
Folks, this is maybe the first person that I have ever met, because she spoke with a professional, the first person I've ever met that did not put their loans in deferment after they graduated. She got the clock started on her loan forgiveness right from the beginning. So revised pay as you earn, I'm going to teach a little bit about to you so that everybody knows. Revised pay as you earn, the way it works. So with income-based repayment, the first 36 months of your of the subsidized portion of your student loans do not accrue interest. Revised pay as you earn, the way that works is it changes two things. One, instead of basing your payments on 15% of your discretionary income, it bases it off 10. So it's going to lower your payments. The second thing is it's going to qualify you for unsubsidized, 50% of the subsidized and 50% of the unsubsidized interest forgiveness, negative amortizing interest forgiveness for the life of the loan. So in the end, that part's not going to mean a whole lot to you, because at the end, provided you stay working for the school, all of it's going to be forgiven anyway. But let's say, for example, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, 7 years from now, you decide, hey, I'm not going to work for the school, I'm going to work for myself, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go over there, whatever happens. What happens is that your loans, let's say, for example, your interest payments on your loans, I don't know what they are, I don't have the calculator in front of me, but let's say, for example, that just the interest that are accruing on your loans each month is $500 a month, let's just say, for example. But you're only paying $100 towards that. So $400 of that amount is what's called negatively amortizing, which means that $400, you're not even covering your interest payment in some cases, and that's becoming part of the balance of the loan. But in revised pay as you earn, other than IBR, instead of $400 becoming adding as interest towards the principal of your loan, it wouldn't capitalize. I don't want to lose you here. But instead of that, $200 of it would fall off, and only $200 would accrue. But it wouldn't capitalize. It stays outside of your loan. So revised pay as you earn will help you with both of those things. So my recommendation for you would be to go into revised pay as you earn, contact your servicer, or I can help you out with that, and get you put into revised pay as you earn, help you fill out the documentation, and take care of you when you're qualifying for public student loan forgiveness in another 7 years. This is Zach Geist and Kelsey from Phoenix, Arizona, Student Loan Tutor, signing out. Thank you for checking in.